Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It is bitterly cold today. Me and Charlie have been out this morning. I've been out to collect 2 parcels from the post office, and tomorrow, which is like the second half of this video, is me doing the qualifiers for the e-racing world championships on Zwift. So yeah, me and Charlie went out this morning. We went up to Carmarthen, which is about a half an hour drive away, and I picked this up from my mechanic buddy at Beic in Carmarthen. And this is Morgan Blue's Professional Clean and Protect liquid. I don't know if it's new or not, but I've not seen it around for a while. Spray your frame with it, or spray cloth and then wipe the frame. Bits of like dust, debris, slugs even, I always get them stuck to my frame. Nothing sticks to your frame when you use this. Be careful not to use it on your brake pads. Not sponsored by the way, but they do sponsor an awful lot of professional teams that you can probably see on there. And we also bought a new Christmas decoration that we do every year. I also received some packages that I have to go and collect from the post office. Both of them are from Haute Route. Now hopefully I'm going to be going out and doing a Haute Route in 2022. I know a couple of people who follow me have expressed interest in doing it as well. Feel free to reach out to me anywhere, really. You don't have to use the YouTube comment section, but if you're interested. And I've been sent some hub stuff. The usual things like the catalogue for next year, which has bits about, you know, all the events and everything else. Ooh, Alpe d'Huez, lovely. I like this. And I've also got a nice bullshit. How lovely. So as you can imagine, plans for next year are coming together, but they're still not set in stone yet. Stinks in here. My shoes are drying out because we got absolutely soaked the other day. So a newspaper in the shoes, that's the trick, obviously people know. Charlie's bike is on the turbo at the minute. I'll have to take that off so I can ride tomorrow. We're steaming up here, we're steaming up. Just made it worse. Just done a 45-minute extended warm-up. We've got about 2 and a bit hours until the race starts. But you know me, it takes me ages to get going and warmed up. And even though the race is quite long, I want to prepare myself for a hard start. And if the bunch is 340 something riders, then it's going to require like a fairly big effort to stay near the front of the group. So just a zone 2, a little bit of surges in there as well to warm up for 45 minutes. I feel fresh, feel okay. So I've got to go through protocol now. So I've got to weigh, and then I've got to update my weight on Zwift. Then I have to do my height, and then submit that, and then like set up everything so it's all ready. So and also have some food. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, everything is done. I weighed in 0.1 kilograms heavier than my last weigh-in, and so I weighed in at 61.4. That's in full kit as well. And then my previous, I think my height, I've grown by 0.8 centimeters. So maybe I need to like sweep the floor. Maybe it's the dust on the floor making me taller. I'm not going to be winning MasterChef anytime soon, because this is my like pre-race meal, which is just rice with a splash of soy sauce, which always turns out to be like half a gallon because it always pours out the bottle, and 2 eggs and an egg white. So yeah, that's my kind of staple, low residue pre-race meal. I think that's like my second coffee. I've got a milk chocolate caramel wafer bar that I'm enjoying with 45 minutes before the start. Something that you can't always do, but I am extremely grateful to have the community that I do. I'm chatting to people on Discord, I'm reading, I'm listening, I'm trying to pick up any last minute tips from people who have raced or have watched the qualifiers that have already happened in different time zones. If I was to say I wasn't nervous right now, I would be lying. So the last 3 hours, or basically since I've been awake, I've just been like on edge, ready to go, ready to go. Good grief, it's like a bomb's gone off in here. We've just finished. I've had like my laptop open down here because we've had to like join a massive Zoom call, which kind of on the official broadcast they want to be able to see you on your bike doing your effort. So that's been like set up to look this way. I've had my rather basic tower fan here, which has been directing a little bit more cold air. The window's been open and it's like 3 degrees outside, so that's really helped today. Aside from that, I had 2 bars, almost a full bottle, 500 mils of carb mix, which has been about 40 grams of carbs. The race took us just shy of 1 hour 20 minutes. I obviously had to do a record and everything else, but for those of you that watch the live stream, if you didn't, I'll give you a little like breakdown in less than 30 seconds. There was very, very little rest. My heart rate was elevated pretty much the whole way. I think the lowest it was really getting to was into the mid 140s. Maximum was close to 190. It never really split. We had a good spread of power-ups. 11 power-ups I think were available in the whole race. And because of the 4 climbs, they were all like pretty short, like less than 3 minute efforts. I was kind of okay, like because of the power-ups and because of like how motivated I was. I felt like I handled them well. Tactically wise, like, I couldn't have raced any different, I don't think. Like, I couldn't get away. The group was still like 60 or 70 riders coming into the finish, so there's no way I was getting away. But we came into the finish and it was a little bit strung out to the S's, as you'd imagine, and then we dropped down and I launched a sprint, and it wasn't anything special, like it wasn't like peak powers, although I did set, I think up to the very last climb, the forward KM, I set a new 1 minute 40 second power on Zwift, which was like about 500 watts or something. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, put myself in the best position, sprinted, finished 21st. Everyone was separated by literally like a second. It was a blanket finish, so I'm well chuffed with that. But also second Brit. So I don't know where we go from here now. Maybe I hear from them and they say that because you're second Brit, you've gone into like a little pool of like final contenders, or to be, you know, they're gonna mull over it and they might select you for GB. I don't know. I'm kind of like clutching at straws maybe, but give it a good go, a bash, as I say, and I'm just happy that it's all over. Sunday night in. Ice cream. It's a rather pathetic looking single serving.
It's because you're greedy and you'd eat the whole tub in one sitting.
I am greedy. How was your ballet? Good?
It was good. It was, I think we're ready for the show.
Yeah, me and my mum are going to watch Charlie in the show in ballet. I think I mentioned it. Christmas tree is up. We're watching our first Christmas film, Christmas with the Cranks, which is like a proper... You've not seen it, but it's very easy to watch. It's probably like a 3 out of 10. Maybe.
Is it? Is it that rubbish?
Well, it's just a casual Christmas film. It's nothing like...
I've never seen Elf either.
You got to see Elf. I saw that in the cinema when it first came out. It's before Will Ferrell. Is it Will Ferrell? Mm-hmm. Before Will Ferrell like became like proper famous. Yeah, I think. Yeah, thanks for your support today, and thank you so much for watching. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna enjoy my feet up now, and I'll see you in the next one.